Have you ever heard of Charani?
Tarani? Where is this phone?
Samsung Z Flip 6.
A new one.
Yeah, the new one.
It's better than you.
The phone is better than me or my phone? You know that Peter
He's
tried
upgraded.
to change myself with ChatGPT? He won't fire me. They work with ChatGPT.
He wants to work with ChatGPT.
Uccida.
Okay, so this is the final interview for today.
It's gonna be short, eh? Well,
As you can see,
yeah, you are my fan.
yeah, I'm a big fan of someone who accomplished legendary status in cycling scene. And he is not only one of the greatest cyclists in the world, but also a superstar because his riding is so inspiring, so exciting, so dramatic, and his fun attitude on and off his bike. So if you like to meet him, you can make a call for me next time.
What do you mean?
I mean, this guy.
Oh yeah, why are you telling about third person?
Just kidding. So, how was the Korean tarmac, the road surface today?
Yeah, we found very nice surface. They said they make the new tarmac just for me.
Yeah.
It was not even line on the tarmac because it was so brand new. And it was beautiful, beautiful scenery, and it's remember me to like the country and the mountains and rocks. A lot of Slovakia.
Mm.
Yeah,
So, the scenery reminds you your home.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Very
my hometown. Yeah.
Yes.
Not all Slovakia, because there are different, you know, in the west of Slovakia is a lot of flat, and after when I am in my hometown is a lot of small hills and mountains like here. Also, we have a very colorful autumn. It's beautiful.
How was the riders? Like their riding skills, maybe equipment?
No, well, equipment was very good. Yeah, the event it was organized from Specialized, and it's called we Ride Together, and it is why we ride all together, and it was not like a race, and we ride together, not fast, not slow, just okay. And it was some feeding station that we stopped, we eat, we had some drink, food, and after we continue, and I think people had very good time.
Have you ever heard of Charani?
Tarani?
Yeah. Please don't mind. Yeah. It's bad word.
It's a bad one.
I have a series of questions. You have two options, but you can only pick one based on your personal preference. Not about good and bad, it's just preference. I know you were already a mountain bike champion before, road bike champion. So, first question should be road bike versus mountain bike.
Mountain bike.
Why?
I said mountain bike. Why?
Yeah, but why do you prefer a mountain bike over road bike?
Well, maybe because I spend a lot of time on road bike. No. No, because I started with mountain bike, and I started mountain bike because I love much more mountain bike. I started to do road bike because I needed to train on the road bike and to race also, and to take some new experience. To do mountain bike, you have to train also on the road. Maybe it's not necessarily to race, but you have to train. And as a kid, it's much better to have some races more than just training. Then I was racing on the road and mountain bike together, but I always feel much more for mountain bike. And during my life, the time was passing, and I came on the path that I had to choose road bike or mountain bike, but it was more like logical decision that the road is much bigger than mountain bike, you know, in the cycling. And they offer me to go in professional cycling team. That opportunity I couldn't miss. And I decided, okay, I'm going to try road bike for a few years maybe, and I'm gonna see if it's good or bad, and in mountain bike I can turn back later. And I tried, and I stayed in road biking for 14 years.
So now your mind it just moves towards to mountain bike.
No, like now, you know, like I love to go on bicycle riding, and it's nice also that I can choose if I go with a group of friends and they are riding road bike and we are going to spend good time and take a coffee and turn back, that it's nice too, you know, and you have more opportunities to do more kilometers, to have different views, you know. And mountain bike is different, yeah, like mostly you can go with the friends, but you are riding in single trail. It's much harder than you are maybe not able to speak with your friends, but you can enjoy to ride, and you are in the nature, you are out of the traffic, you can see different things that on the road. It's much more funny. You climb the mountain, and after you have beautiful downhill that you can play with bicycle. It's a totally different experience on road bike and on the mountain bike. It's nice to do sport, but I am happy that I can choose.
So you chose a mountain bike, so mountain bike versus e-bike
E-bike.
because it's easy or just maybe enjoyable.
No, because I'm not spending that much time on e-bike, and when I go, that is a lot of fun. If I go, you know, I did also World Championship in Leger on electric mountain bike, and it was so fun. Like it's very hard. It's not easy because it's easy to ride. Like if you go on the road on an electric mountain bike or electric bike, depends what you want to do. But definitely when I say e-bike, that I mean we are going to do courses like on the moto, you know, and you have steep uphill, maybe you have some obstacles in the climb that you need to really push hard, and technically you have to stay on the bike and to try, you know, to come in the top of the steep hill, and if you are not able, you have to turn back and you try again, you know, and after you have a big running on suspension that you can enjoy also downhill. It is much more heavy than a mountain bike. Then in downhill you have to hold it also, you know, and it's just fun. It's like to ride a small motorbike, and I can guarantee to you that on the moto is also not easy. Like it's very hard sport.
I actually have a Levo SL. I really love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you like it?
Yeah, really. Back to the road. Aero versus comfort.
Well, this depends. If you want to performance,
Yeah, it depends on the.
yeah, if you want to race, that you need aero for sure. If you want to just ride, then comfort is better.
Do you miss the time when you were riding a rim brake?
No.
Do you just love the disc brake?
No, like in the race, you can trust the disc brake much more. But if I have to just ride on the road, then it doesn't matter.
Tube versus tubeless.
Well, also depends what you expect. For example, for the racing, we were using tubeless just because there's a lot of good things about tubeless. It's good rolling, it's lighter. When you have a puncture, the glue inside the milk is going to glue it, then there's less probability that you are going to flat tire, and it's good. And but when I riding in the training, and I don't like that if I puncture or if I putting down the wheels that everything is dirty from the milk, and I putting tube even in the tubeless tire. And training has to be harder. Than I don't care in training how much weight I have in my bike.
And speaking of shift, mechanical shift versus electronic shift.
Depends from the race, but the electronic is much more faster also, and aero, and you don't use cables, and it's pretty now in this time when electronics just came out, it was like it's gonna work, you know, or not, but now it's pretty safety, and you can trust also electronic that is good because everything is evolving. Then now it's much more safer.
Yeah. And there is a trend about using shorter crank now. So have you ever considered using shorter crank?
Well, I changed, like this year I did a lot of mountain biking and I was thinking about that, and I also changed from 172.5 to 170.
Oh, so you reduced the.
Yeah,
Is it there's a benefit?
I don't know.
You just
I don't know because,
you just did.
well, I did this year that was not the best, and I don't really know, but I didn't feel some difference that I'm worse or I'm better. I don't know.
Okay. And also there's a trend about narrower handlebar.
Yes,
Have you ever?
it's more aero,
Yeah, narrow.
but after from that I don't see any, and maybe it's lighter. But it's personal thing. Like this year I did 2 races in Tour of Hungary and Tour of Slovakia, and everyone was laughing from me as a prof. Why are you still using the
Wide
yeah, wild handlebar? And I said like all the time I was using this one. That nobody's riding anymore this wide handlebar. I said like it's still 42 or something.
Yeah, but you just don't care.
No, like I don't care. It's my last 2 races. I just want to say goodbye, and I don't care about your narrow handlebars.
Okay.
No, it's much better for the sprint because you can enter better. And
yes.
I say, well, you enter, I don't enter anymore.
Such a good sprinter. Your favorite rim depth on the road?
Favorite one?
Rim depth. The profile.
Yeah, I was riding always this high profile. Yeah,
Just like this much.
yeah. The back is higher than front.
Yeah.
But they did it the last few years. It's like this because it's more aero, and it's also good with weight, and you can. I was using even for mountain stages this profile because Roval is doing also alpinist wheels. They are much lighter for climbers.
Yes.
But I was always using this because for me it was important to go fast on the road, on the flat.
Okay. Interesting. If you have to check only one thing when you ride, power versus heart rate when you ride. If you have to pick one.
When I'm training always with heart rate. Well, I was training with heart rate mostly all the time. And in the race, I was not using heart belt. I was watching the power. But maybe more to have power for to see things and to compare. But in the race also I didn't watch the power. But after, you know, the files I was watching and comparing with others.
This is also about training. High intensity training versus duration training.
I think it's necessary both.
Ah.
Especially in the cycling because it's endurance sport. Then you have to train long and you have to train also intensity. But
Obviously.
that's why you have 7 days
Yeah.
per week when you can train.
How do you think when you see the performance of young guns like Pogacar, Matthew van der Poel, and more?
No, it's impressive. Like what Tadej did this year, it's unbelievable. Yeah, also Remco, if you think he won a gold medal in Olympics in the time trial and in the road, that's very impressive.
So we can conclude the
Yes.
interview with final comments.
As a final comment, it's just thank you for spending your precious time.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you too to do a good interview.
Maybe a handshake.
And show the face. Show the face.
Oh, maybe next time.
Handshake. Show the face.
Okay. Thank you, Peter. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys.